Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy, and today we are doing hashtag jjsketches, episodes 132 and 133, hosted by Trish at crafting_whimsy. And thank you, Trish. Thank you so much for hosting JJ Sketches. I truly do love doing them very much. This time, instead of me doing like 3 or 4 of each sketch, I only did 2. Been very busy, so I only got a chance to do 2 of each sketch and everything. So we will get started with the first one, and this is one of the sketch for 132. Now I did do it just a little bit different. What I did it different was I went ahead and brought like ribbon clear crossed here. In the sketch, I think it's only like from here to like partly there or something like that. And on my mat that I use, it's textured, and I use gold paint on it, and I use gold paint here. I don't know if you can see it very good, shimmering a little bit. Put some gems here, and of course I had to make it purple. I love purple and everything. I haven't put anything on the inside yet or outside, like any cinnamon or anything. I did, of course, as you can see, made it into a card, so that way it's ready for whatever I need it for. So that's that one. Hopefully I have that in the camera. I'm not sure. Okay, and then the second one, I really like the second one that I did. I enjoyed so much doing this one. In fact, this paper right here with this little circle right here, that came from Maggie, and this came on the same paper, and I fussy cutted that out. I actually did an amazing job fussy cutting that. I'd have to say myself, because I am terrible at fussy cutting, and I'm looking at it, it's like, oh wow, you can't really tell that's even fussy cutting. It's like I did an actual good job for once on that. So I'm proud of myself. I think all that fussy cutting that I'm doing is like paying off. I think I'm getting much better at it, I hope. I say that, and then I'll go to fussy cut something and not do it very well. That's usually what happens. And these papers I had gotten from Maggie as well, so I wanted to use them. And this is this paper here, but I took my blue glittery gel pen and I colored that in with more like a teal almost. So with the paper, and it kind of made this this color that'll stand out from this here and stuff. And I don't think that I made anything. Yeah, I did. Okay, I did. I put something on the inside to get it ready to make for a card. And I put a strip of that paper here that went with this here. It's part of the same paper and everything. And this is all ready to put some sort of sentiment in and everything. And yeah, that one's about ready to go. Except here recently, I don't know what it's been. I think I'm gonna have to do a different method or something putting these on. But the glue is just here lately. I don't know what's up with it, but it's been warping my paper. It wasn't doing that before, but it's doing it now. Don't know if it's because of the weather, because literally my weather where I'm at, I don't know how it's been with some of you all weather as well, but the temperatures are all real high. Like for me, it's high. It goes up into the 80s. One day it even got up into like the 90s and everything. And then a day or two later, it plummeted. Like we actually had freeze warnings and everything because it was that cold. It dropped that much. So yeah, I think my glue is getting affected from it. Plus I'm having to go from turning on my heat to turning on my central air, and it's like, oh my goodness. I've seen the weather fluctuate, but ooh, this is really fluctuating. And I'm sorry, my mouth is dry today. I think my sugar's up a little bit today. And then the next 2 that I have is sketch episode 133. And let's see, we'll do this one first. I did this one, and this paper here, right through here, came from Maggie as well, at Trillian and Maggie. And I put this butterfly on there, and a little tab. Now, it's supposed to have a little paper strip, kind of like this or whatnot, across here, but I didn't put it there because I didn't want to take too much away from the image. I really like this image and everything, and I didn't want to put something across here and take away too much from it because I already put the butterfly there. And then I made my tab. What I did, I think I have a little extra one over here. I used one of my punches that you punch for like a tag and everything, and I just did the corners of it and everything and used that because I don't really have anything to make tabs like that or whatever. I don't even think I have any fussy cuts at this point yet or anything. I probably should figure that out and make some, but I thought it turned out decent anyway. And I already have paper that I'm going to use inside here. I haven't put it in there. I was going to ink this with my violet purple ink and everything, just to bring it out just a little bit more and stuff, and then it'll be ready for a sentiment and everything. So that is that one. And it's funny, I didn't notice what I did. I did like purple and violet, and you're going to see that I did blue and blue. I did this one. I got some new cardstock that's supposed to be kind of slightly textured and everything, and I wanted to try it out anyway. So, and I had these papers, and these papers here as well came from Maggie. She had sent me a box of things that she was just going to give to the Goodwill, and I said, hey, I'll pay postage if you'd be willing to box it all up and send it over to me. I'll pay to have it shipped over. And she did, and she gave me all kinds of great neat nifty things, a lot of papers and laces, especially laces. I needed lace so bad and everything. I really didn't have a whole lot, and now I got all this lace to play with and stuff, and all these little papers and stuff that I didn't have before. And so I am so enjoying them, Maggie, by the way. I gotta keep on mentioning you because you're so great and sweet. You really truly are, and you are such a great and wonderful friend. You really are. And if it wasn't for Maggie, if people don't know, if it wasn't for Maggie, I would not have been doing YouTube videos anyway, because she's the one that encouraged me and inspired me and everything. So thanks to Maggie is how I even gave it a go at doing it. I was so afraid anyways. I was scared to do it and everything. And you can tell in my past videos, if you go back to my past videos, you can kind of tell how I was at the beginning compared to what I am now. I'm a little bit more relaxed and everything now, at least I hope so anyway. But yeah, these papers are so neat. I wanted to do one that was more on the you know, maybe guy side, or like for Father's Day and everything. I don't think I didn't put anything inside yet, but I plan on it, and I inked it with a dark blue and everything, and put the little gems right there that it showed in the sketch. This is probably a little whiter across the thing than the sketch shows and everything. Did it a little bit different, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put the sentiment, like put something on the front here later. That is my 4 sketches. Oh, and before I forget, on my last video, I asked you all if I should use black cardstock for the card base, or I should use this really pretty sky blue to go with one of the sketches that I made and everything for the last time. And many of you suggested the light blue, because I was going more towards the like blue shabby chic sort of. So many of you suggested the light blue. Some of you, like me, could not make a decision because it looked good both ways, right? The black made it pop, but it looked good with the blue. That's why I had such a terrible time deciding, and that's why I had to ask y'all. So several of you did say the blue, so that's what I did, and here it is. This is with the blue on it, and I think that I do the inside too. Let me check. Yep, I did. And I did this with my punch and everything, made it a little different around the edges, and put one of those little lace, pieces of lace that can remind me and look like butterflies. Now this does sit up a little bit, if I can get a hold of it. It kind of will fluff up there a little bit. There we go. Then all I have to do is put a sentiment on it there, or in the front, or both, and stuff. So yeah, I chose the sky blue. It's really kind of paper, if you can see it. And then I used a more grayish parchment blue right here. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. And thank you to everyone that commented to help me make that decision. I appreciate it so much. And those that can't make a decision, just you guys saying that and everything put a big smile on my face, because then I knew it wasn't just me that was having difficulties and stuff. But yeah, thanks to those that helped decide, I chose what you guys suggested, so here it is. And thank you again. So I hope you all like my sketches for this time and everything. And I'm sorry I didn't make as many of them and stuff this time. Maybe next time if I get more time and everything. I do enjoy making these and stuff, but I've been so busy. I have so many projects and everything that I'm doing all at one time, and I may be having more projects, maybe. Or at least showing someone how to do things with a different craft and everything that I don't do on here and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, wherever you are in the world, y'all take care, okay? Bye.